with your man of the match. Please welcome to the stage, Tom Huddlestone. Tom, welcome, good to see you. You always make me feel small, Tom. Tell us about the game today. Was it good for you? It's a lovely goal. We'll talk about that in a minute, but just give us your overall impression of the game, Tom.
Obviously, the end result is very disappointing, but I thought the performance throughout the game was very good. I thought we had tricky 15-20 minutes at the centre half, but I thought first half, apart from their goal, I thought we played very well.
It just goes to show how football can change. Any sporting game can change so quickly from 1-0 down and going into half time to being 2-1 up.
Yeah, it was a case of the coaching staff were telling us, even though they'd scored, keep doing the same thing because we wasn't playing that bad, and then thankfully we managed to get the 2 goals to go into half time in the lead.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell us about your goal then, Tom. Go on, talk us through it.
Chuba obviously laid it off, and there was a couple of bodies flying at me, and I managed to get a decent contact on it, and it trickled in the corner, I think.
You're a very modest man, Tom. It was a nice goal.
Yeah, no, it was good, but because the bodies were flying at me, my eyes shook for a little bit. Thankfully it went in. Unfortunately, as I say, we couldn't hold on to the victory.
Yeah, absolutely. Alan McGregor sort of saved us, well, literally and metaphorically. Really good save. It was a good penalty, wasn't it?
Yeah, the penalty was decent. He'll be disappointed not to score with that contact. But great to Eldin have a look with a goalie coach before every match at opposition players taking penalties in previous matches, and thankfully it's worked today.
Tom, where does it leave us? We're in the playoffs, obviously. Where does it leave us? What's the feeling down in the dressing room with the rest of the players and the manager? Happy to be there? Disappointed you've not quite made the playoffs, I guess, but happy to but happy to be in the mix.
Yeah, the main objection was promotion, which in the playoffs it's still possible. It's disappointing not to be contending for the top 2 places because we feel that we should be up there, but we can't let that affect us. We've got the last 3 games get some confidence going and go into the playoffs and have teams fairing again.
Great atmosphere today, Tom. Just finally, a word for the fans and the influence they can have on the team for the rest of the season.
Yeah, definitely. You see, obviously the atmosphere today was very good. Obviously a local derby, so that probably raises it a little 15-20%. But we're going to need that in the playoffs, even in the last 3 games, to be fair, to get some victories and build our confidence, as I say.
Ladies and gentlemen, your man of the match, Tom Huddlestone.